Welcome back. I'm Kim from Martin-MadeTV, where we talk about home, life, and style. Today's video falls in the category of life because I'm talking all about how to travel on a budget with a family. It's a whole lot to unpack in this video. It's not going to be a super long video, but it's definitely chock full of all of the tips and the topics that I need when I'm trying to plan a vacation for my family of 5. Because really, there's no better way to live your best life than to include some nice, relaxing travel, excursion, and experiences in there. Welcome back to Martin-MadeTV, inspiring life, home, and style. I recently posted a video all about my Amazon travel favorites, so please be sure to check that out. It'll be up in the eye and down in the description box as well. First up, research, and then research some more. In order to find the deals, you have to actually track them down. They won't always just fall in your lap. So to start, it's best to do your online searching using incognito tabs, or it's also called private browsing. And basically what this means is the internet browser that you're using will not save your past search history. And I'll explain why this is important. Let's say you search for Cancun on Tuesday. You find some information and then you kind of put that aside, and then the following Thursday you go back to search for Cancun again. What's going to happen is the internet browser is going to remember all of your search history from last week, and it's going to show you those prices, those flights, those deals that you thought you found back on Tuesday. Now, this is not always a bad thing unless the prices have gone down since last week. So what happens is you won't see the better prices now that you're searching on Thursday. You're going to see last Tuesday's prices still. So it's definitely a win for the travel company or the travel website, but you lose in the end because you're probably not seeing the best and most current deals. It's that same thing that makes you wonder, like, how the heck Instagram knows that you were just searching on Amazon for cotton candy, because as soon as you open up the Instagram app, you'll see Amazon ads for cotton candy. It's freaky, but it goes along with this whole incognito thing. They save your search history and tailor ads and deals to entice you to spend more money. Another facet to explore in your researching journey is to look for websites that show you airline pricing over the span of a time period. For instance, it'll show you the airline pricing for an entire month or several months, but for an entire month, so that if you have a target date that you want to travel, you can see if it's best to fly out on a Monday or it's best to come in on a Wednesday. It'll give you all those prices for every single day. Sites like Google Flights or Skyscanner are really great for this, and I'm pretty sure there are other ones too that I just haven't used and haven't heard of. But if you know of any, please feel free to leave a comment down below to let the rest of us know. So now that you're braced and ready to do all of this research, where are the deals? Where should you be looking for these deals? The first and probably most common place is to use travel websites, similar to Expedia, Priceline, all those other ones that'll give you a combo deal. So if you need to find a flight and you need to find hotel accommodations, sometimes you can get a better deal by lumping them all together, especially if you're doing any last-minute traveling. Another place to look is discount clubs like Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club. I don't even know if those are around, but those discount clubs do typically tend to have travel portions or travel deals that they'll offer their members. So it's important to look there as well. Another avenue you can explore to find deals for travel is to use rewards cards, and that would be like rewards credit cards. So the more you spend, maybe you'll get bonus miles to use towards flights. Maybe if it's connected to a hotel chain, you'll get free night stays or any other type of bonuses that they'll add on if you are using that credit card. But of course, spend wisely and do this at your own risk, especially if you have trouble budgeting. Another place to look are membership groups, and that would be for hotel chains. So some of the larger hotel groups like Marriott, Westin, they all have membership groups that you can join up with, and they will have a variety of hotels or resorts that are connected to that main brand. So once you join up, sometimes they'll send you exclusive offers or exclusive deals to take your family to Paris. Another place to look is Groupon. They have a lot of travel deals to offer. I've never personally used them for any of my travel accommodations, but I have searched through them a time or two, and they do have some really great deals to offer, especially if you're trying to travel with a group. Oh, and one other resource I wanted to mention is a site called fairdrop.com. This isn't sponsored, but it's something I came across not too long ago, where they will actually show you when airlines make errors in their pricing, and they alert you automatically so that you can take advantage of those deals. I think that is like a great resource for anyone who's open to traveling whenever the mood strikes. So when traveling with a family and you're trying to put together a vacation on a budget, it's really important to be flexible with your dates and your destinations. So for instance, you know you want to go someplace tropical in the summer while the kids are on summer break. The world is your oyster. There's a lot of different locations that you can go. So many places fall into that category, and it's a little easy for you to find a deal as long as it doesn't matter if it's the last week of August or the first week of July. As long as you're open and you're flexible for dates and destinations, this can really be key in getting the most bang for your buck. Another area to consider finding deals is for the excursions. So we always put in all this time and effort into finding the perfect flights, the perfect hotel, but then once we get to our destination, we still have to keep our family busy, occupied, entertained, and thrilled the entire time. So it's important to look for deals on some excursions that might be available at your destination. Groupon and other coupon sites are great places to look for deals on excursions at your destination. And that could be things like tours or water sports, and even deals on the kids' activities at the resorts where you're going to stay. A lot of times you can find better deals on the kids' activities or the kids' clubs where you can kind of send the kids for a full day if you plan those things ahead of time. Don't wait until you actually arrive at your destination, but if you prepay for these items, you can get a significant discount from the resort. This is my absolute top tip, and I've used it for the vacation that my family and I will be going on this summer. Now hear me out. I have kind of like a roundabout explanation of why I think this is a great idea, but the long and short of it is, when we're trying to plan a vacation, you always have to consider your travel, you have to consider your accommodations, and you have to consider your food. And a lot of times it seems like the all-inclusive option is just the way to go. It takes the whole food portion of it off the table. You don't have to worry about any of that. However, I find that depending on the type of accommodations where you like to stay, and I'll say personally, I kind of like the 4 and 5 star type places. And doing that with a family of 5 or maybe like 6, like we're doing it this year, it can be kind of steep, you know, maybe not everybody can afford that. So what I like to do is narrow down my search criteria for the destination where I plan to go, and I want to see what 4 and 5 star hotels they have available. A lot of them sometimes offer an all-inclusive package, some of them don't. But my tip here is to consider ditching the all-inclusive, but finding accommodations that can give you like a microwave, a refrigerator, sometimes even a full kitchen, or like a villa, but sometimes when we add that villa word, it kind of like triples the price. But you can find these accommodations, and the point here is, in my case, or in my family's case, we really only eat like 2 large meals while we're on vacation, and we snack the rest of the day. So the idea behind this is when we go to restaurants, we can take our leftovers, because they're always our leftovers, put them in the refrigerator in the room, warm them up in the microwave later. It's a whole other meal, especially for kids who can be kind of picky and maybe they don't want to eat now. They want to eat 3 hours from now. But it definitely is a great way to be flexible in your food options. And what we also do, because we get the room with the refrigerators and the microwaves, we make sure to stock up on all of our family's favorite snacks. And that can be both healthy snacks and junk food snacks. Either way, stock up on them, but you have enough space and you have the resources to keep them in your room. No problem. And just so that we're clear, even though I may choose villas or rooms with the full kitchen, I don't cook on vacation. I'm not about that kind of life. I don't cook on vacation. And a bonus tip, should you opt for a room that's not all inclusive, but that does give you refrigerators and microwaves and everything, is to, especially if you're staying in the continental US, is to find the nearest Target or Walmart and Uber or take a Lyft there once you land to stock up on all your favorite snacks. So they're already in the room and they're ready for you whenever you are. I truly hope these tips were helpful for you and your family to score some really great vacation deals to make some lasting memories together. And if you have any tips or strategies that you like to use to find vacation deals, please share them in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.